Hello everyone and welcome back to the workbench. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions video on the OLight PL Mini Valkyrie. This is the weapons light that is rechargeable. It's new from OLight. I picked one up, I think I had a sale, I think I got it for about $67 Amazon, and it came in the mail about a week ago now, and I've had the opportunity to goof around with it here a bit. This is by no means a full in-depth review. This is quite literally just a first impressions video. So let's go ahead and get into this box here. I've had it out. I've had it on a couple different firearms actually, and I really like it. So features: 400 lumens. That's the big number right in the middle. Total runtime is listed at 71 minutes. We'll talk about that in a second. Throw 75 meters, water resistant IPX6, and it's a Cree LED. This is what it looks like when you get it in the box, and I apologize for the glare. That's really it. There really isn't a whole lot to what comes in the box, even though this is kind of an interesting light. So if we take this out and give you an idea how big it is in the hand, it's really not very big at all. The reason I bought this OLight was because I watched a review done by Last Line of Defense on YouTube. If you guys don't know his channel, go check him out. Mike, he does great stuff over there. I actually love watching his videos. It's just a great way to pass the time. He did some really cool ones around Christmas with kind of things to get. So go check him out. Give him a subscribe if you haven't already. But he's the reason I bought this light. It comes, it's really unique. It comes with two different mounting, not options, but two different ways to mount it depending on which type of firearm you're going to be putting it on. So in the package you get the charging cable, of course, because it is a magnetic wireless charging. I say wireless, it's not really wireless. There's no wire that connects these two pieces. It's a magnet. Then this is USB. So you take this, you plug it into any USB, your computer. If you have a power strip that's got USB, if you have the outlets in the wall that have USB, it'll charge. There's a light down here at the base of this charging, we'll call it a hockey puck. It turns red when it's charging, green when it is charged, or not charging anything at the time. It charges very quickly, so let's talk about that overall runtime. It says 71 minutes, but here's how it works. The first 60 seconds, you get the full 400 lumens. After that, it starts stepping down in lumens. It goes down to 60 lumens at 71 minutes. So by the time it's done and it's run out, you're only at 60 lumens of output. Is 60 lumens enough? I have no idea. This is my first weapons mounted light that isn't an NC Star, and I have no idea. I've never done any kind of night training. I was hoping to put this on a self-defense pistol and keep it on there for whatever reason. I carry a light normally anyway, and actually it's an OLight. Again, thanks to Mike over at Last Line of Defense, I picked up an OLight S1 Baton, and I'm really interested in the M2R Warrior now. That's something else I think I'll probably end up picking up. I have an OLight. I really like this. I used to carry a Streamlight MicroStream, which is a perfect little tiny light. Good output if you just need something to find your keys, or find something in a purse, or find a lock on a door when it's dark out, or find something that fell behind a seat. But if you want something with modes, that's what this OLight does, and that's why I like it. This one does not really have any modes. It's got constant on, or if you push and hold, momentary on. That's it. That's all the modes that I know of that I read in here. We talked about mounting options. So it came, and I don't know how well this is going to show up, but it came with this piece of metal here, and there's a GL on that. You might be able to see it. There's another piece of metal in here, and I don't know how well this is going to show up. It says 1913 on it. So if you're running it on a standard 1913 Picatinny rail, use that. If you're running it on a Glock, use the one that says GL on it. I chose this light, but I was really looking at the Inforce APLC before I got this one. The reason I went with this is because it is rechargeable. I'm going to put it on my Glock 19. This is how easy it is to mount. Take it out of the package. You flip this little thing open like this. You line it up, slap it on, shut it. You're done. That's the whole mounting process. To turn it on, you can turn it on or off with your trigger finger. Long press for momentary, short press for just constant, or you can run it with support hand thumb. Down, again, momentary on or constant on. That's it. That's the whole mounting process. You can see how it looks on the Glock 19. It gives it a very streamlined look. It actually sits back further than the muzzle. So, in theory, that will keep that LED lens cleaner than if it stuck out past the muzzle. It gives really good output. Again, in the future, I will do a full review on this light, but only having had it for a week, I'm not going to do a full review on it. I have used it at night out in the backyard looking around. It does give good spill. If you're looking for a spotlight on your self-defense pistol, don't get this light. That's not what this light is. This is a light that is going to give really good spill. So there's two things with light: throw and spill. This one gives good spill. That's what I wanted in my weapons light, so that's why I bought this one. Like I said, I was lusting after the APLC, but I just couldn't swallow the price point for something I didn't know I was going to like. And yes, of course, I could have always returned it or sold it off, and I know it would have sold quickly and I would have made my money back. I wouldn't have lost anything on it, but I like the rechargeability of this versus a CR123 in the APLC. I like this more streamlined look. Yes, it's a little squared off, so if that's your style, then obviously this light isn't for you. But it feels good in the hand, and it looks decent on the Glock 19, I would say. So this is the gun that I plan to carry for self-defense, use for training, etc., etc. Let's talk about holsters for this light. As with anything else, you buy a new light, weapons light, you put anything on the rail up here. Sometimes if you put a red dot on, you're going to have problems with holsters. My holster that I carry every day with this gun is this one here. It's an appendix inside the waistband holster made by Mike over at Last Line of Defense. Can you see a theme going on here? I really like Mike and what he does over there. He made this for me, and it works fantastic. I even put the red dot on. It clears it. It looks good. It feels good. I have no snags, no hiccups whatsoever. I love this holster setup. Did a whole video on this, first impressions, as well as a full review, and I love it. So, Mike, make me the same holster for this gun with this light. That's what I'm looking for. And reach out to Mike again if you guys have holster needs. Mike, Last Line of Defense on YouTube. I think it's Mike at llod.us. I believe that's what it is. I'll either put it in the video or put it in the video description below. Email him if you have holster needs. He says if he gets a big enough ask, he'll make a holster for this light. But the only challenge, right, you were worried about maybe how far that thing sticks out. I'll try to give you a good view of it here. So you can see the gun is nice and upright with the video. It does stick out just a little bit. That was my only concern with the holster before I bought the light. But now having had the light in my hand and on the gun, it really doesn't stick out a whole lot further than the grip itself. So let me set this down and get my tool and take a measurement real quick. 1.258 around this thumb area on the grip on a Glock, and up here on the front 1.245. So just slightly thinner overall than the widest part of the grip on the Glock, but because it is left-sided, shaded to the left side, it does give you a little bit of a protrusion out here on this side, but really nothing that that you can't handle, nothing that would jump out and say this is going to impede my ability to shoot or holster or whatever. So this really doesn't stick out that far. Mike, Last Line of Defense, go get your holster. It's a great rig, great setup. I'll link to the videos for this holster here in the description below as well. Check those out. But I'm now just waiting for Mike to make a holster for this light setup. When that happens, I will get another holster in from him, one that'll allow this light to be holstered, because as of right now, it can't. Thank you all very much for watching my channel. If you have any questions or anything like that, or if you want to see anything specific about this light, go ahead and put that in the comments below, and I'll take a look at those for when I do my full review. But thank you all very much for watching. I will talk to you again very soon.